Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into a question that's been debated for years. And honestly, most men have probably wondered about it at some point but never asked out loud. What's actually better? A penis with foreskin or without? And before you jump to conclusions, you might be surprised by what urologists actually say about this. So stick around because by the end of this video, you'll understand the foreskin actually plays a more important role than most people realize. It's not just a random piece of skin, it's a specialized, sensitive tissue designed to protect one of the most delicate areas of the male body. The head of the penis, or glans, is naturally soft and rich in nerve endings, which makes it extremely sensitive to touch and temperature. The foreskin acts like a natural shield, keeping that sensitivity intact by covering and protecting the glands from friction, clothing, and dryness. Without that protection, the glands can become tougher and less sensitive over time due to constant exposure and rubbing. The foreskin also helps maintain the penis's natural moisture by trapping a small amount of body oils and fluids, keeping the tissue supple and less prone to irritation. During intimacy, it plays another role. The natural sliding motion of the foreskin can reduce friction, making the experience smoother and more comfortable for both partners. From a biological standpoint, it's an evolutionary feature meant to enhance sensitivity, comfort, and protection. It's also filled with nerve endings, contributing to the sensations during stimulation. When properly cleaned and cared for, the foreskin poses no harm and functions exactly as nature intended. Many urologists emphasize that it's part of the body's natural design, providing a built-in layer of protection that keeps the glands in its healthiest condition. This balance of sensitivity, lubrication, and shielding shows that the foreskin serves more than just a cosmetic purpose. It's a functional and sensory, rich part of male anatomy that has evolved for protection and pleasure, and understanding this helps men appreciate their own bodies instead of seeing the foreskin as something unnecessary or problematic. Circumcision is often seen as a simple medical or cultural practice, but from a health perspective, it offers several hygiene-related advantages that many people don't fully understand. When the foreskin is removed, it becomes much easier to keep the penis clean because there's no longer a space where sweat, oil, or dead skin cells can accumulate. This helps reduce the buildup of a substance called smegma, which, if left uncleaned, can lead to bad odor, irritation, or even infection. Urologists often highlight that men who are circumcised generally have a lower risk of developing certain bacterial or fungal infections, simply because there's less moisture and fewer hidden areas for germs to thrive. This doesn't mean that uncircumcised men are unhygienic. It just means they need to take a bit more care to clean under the foreskin regularly and gently. Another benefit linked to circumcision is a slightly lower risk of urinary tract infections and some sexually transmitted infections, including HIV, according to various studies. The absence of the foreskin means fewer microtears and a cleaner environment, which can reduce bacterial transfer during intimacy. However, urologists also stress that circumcision isn't a guaranteed shield against disease. Proper hygiene, safe sexual practices, and regular health checkups remain essential. In some cultures, circumcision is performed for traditional or religious reasons, while in others it's purely a medical choice, often done during infancy for preventive care. Whatever the reason, the core advantage revolves around simplicity and cleanliness. A circumcised penis is easier to maintain, reducing the risk of inflammation and infections that can occur when hygiene is neglected. For many men, this convenience translates into confidence, comfort, and long-term health benefits, especially when combined with good hygiene habits. Sensitivity plays a big role in men's overall sexual experience, and the presence or absence of foreskin can influence how sensations are felt. Men with foreskin often report greater sensitivity because the glans, or head of the penis, is protected most of the time. This protective layer keeps the skin soft, moist, and covered, preventing it from hardening or becoming desensitized from constant friction against clothing. Over the years, this means the nerve endings under the foreskin remain highly responsive, allowing for more intense sensations during intimacy. The foreskin itself also contains thousands of specialized nerve endings that contribute to pleasure and responsiveness. On the other hand, circumcised men, who do not have foreskin tend to develop a slightly thicker or tougher outer layer on the glands due to regular exposure. This doesn't mean they lose all sensitivity, it just means their stimulation threshold may be different. Many circumcised men actually report longer, lasting control and reduced friction-related discomfort, which can make intimate moments more comfortable for them and their partners. The difference in sensitivity doesn't necessarily make one better than the other. It simply means the experience is slightly different. What really determines satisfaction and performance isn't just anatomy, but also emotional connection, confidence, and understanding of one's body. Sensitivity can vary greatly among individuals regardless of being cut or uncut, and factors like hydration, hygiene, health, and even psychological comfort can influence how sensations are perceived. Urologists emphasize that both forms are normal, natural, and capable of healthy function and pleasure. Each body adapts to its condition over time, maintaining its own balance of sensitivity and comfort. What truly matters is how a man takes care of his body and how comfortable he feels in his own skin, not whether he has foreskin or not. When it comes to the question of whether being circumcised or uncircumcised is better, urologists are very clear that there isn't one perfect answer that applies to everyone. Both have their own benefits and drawbacks, and the key factor that truly matters is how well a man maintains hygiene and overall care. A circumcised penis is often easier to keep clean, since there is no foreskin that can trap moisture or bacteria, which helps reduce the risk of certain infections. However, that doesn't mean an uncircumcised man is at a disadvantage. With proper cleaning habits and regular care, an uncircumcised penis can remain just as healthy and problem-free. What makes the real difference is consistency in personal hygiene, awareness of one's body, and addressing any irritation or infection early before it becomes serious. Urologists often emphasize that both cut and uncut men can have equally healthy sexual lives, the same level of function, and similar satisfaction if they take good care of themselves. Some men prefer circumcision for convenience or cultural reasons, while others value keeping the foreskin for its natural protection and sensitivity. Neither choice makes someone cleaner, healthier, or more masculine. The decision often comes down to personal preference, comfort, or tradition, and each individual's experience can differ. The focus should always remain on maintaining cleanliness, using protection during intimacy, and staying aware of any changes in health. Regular washing, safe habits, and open communication with a healthcare professional are what ensure long-term health, not the presence or absence of foreskin. Every body is different, and what works best for one person might not be ideal for another, which is why urologists encourage understanding your own anatomy and making the choice that makes you feel clean, healthy, and confident. Men's health isn't just about physical appearance or performance, it's about confidence, care, and understanding how your body works. Whether you are circumcised or not, what truly defines good sexual and overall health is how you take care of yourself daily. Confidence starts with hygiene, because when you feel clean, you feel comfortable in your own skin. Simple habits like washing properly, staying hydrated, eating nutritious foods, and getting regular exercise play a huge role in maintaining hormonal balance, blood flow, and energy levels. Many men underestimate how much their lifestyle affects their confidence, but the truth is that good health reflects in the way you carry yourself. When you take the time to care for your body, you send a message to yourself that you're worth the effort. Understanding your body is another major part of men's health. It means paying attention to how you feel, noticing changes, and not ignoring discomfort or pain. Many men delay checkups or avoid talking about personal issues out of embarrassment, but real strength is in taking responsibility for your health. A confident man isn't the one who hides his problems, but the one who addresses them. Sexual health, mental well-being, and self-image are all connected, and when one improves, the others follow. Practicing good hygiene, staying active, managing stress, and keeping a positive mindset all add up to better confidence and performance. Whether you have a foreskin or not doesn't determine your masculinity or worth. What matters is how you care for yourself, how you respect your body, and how you project confidence through your habits and mindset. True men's health comes from consistency, self-awareness, and pride in maintaining the body and mind you've been given every single day.